Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Mitchell Cory of Brighton Boys Cross Country. Mitchell, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I know I think we're about like a month into the year so far, and how are things going?
Um, Individually, I've been struggling a little bit, but it's been great to have all these amazing teammates. They're helping me out, and it's been really fun to watch some of our younger guys that are stepping up to the task and filling in where we need to fill the gaps.
Okay. I know obviously this is this your fourth year with the program?
This is my fourth year. Yep.
So obviously, I know you've had a lot of growth between your first year and the fourth year. What have you kind of seen as like the biggest? This can be running on course or anything anything outside of practice and outside of the team. Like, what's been the biggest thing you've improved at in these past 4 years?
Um, I would say just like the competition or like the level that I compete at. Um, I've just kind of become more. Um, I guess last year I took a big jump, and it just kind of gave me more confidence to, okay, I can run with some of these faster guys and compete with them.
So going into this year, of course, we've had the other. You are a captain. We've had the other three captains on. So what's it like for you to kind of be named one of them?
It's really special. I mean, especially being a captain of such like a rich program with so much tradition, it's really special.
Yeah. Like, what are some of the things that you've kind of, noticed, like just, not just on the course, but what have you noticed like in yourself? Have you kind of started to come out of your shell a little bit? Because that's what usually everybody says, like when they reach senior year is like, okay, I've come out of this shell like when I was a freshman and then coming in as a senior. Like what is that the big thing you've noticed within yourself?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Freshman year, I was not super talkative, just kind of did my own thing. But I mean, just being around the team, you become so much more comfortable with everyone and the friendships. It's just definitely come out of my shell.
So of course, the course of this year, like senior year, you just kind of trying. I know we're only in, late September, but as you probably know, we're gonna get to the end of the year is going to come before you know it. So, I know the year just started, but are you just going to try to enjoy this senior year and then, it's you're just going to try to enjoy this year and then we'll see what happens at the end?
Yeah, I mean, definitely trying to enjoy it, but definitely trying to stay focused and keep working towards our end goal of
Yeah.
being one of the top programs in the state. So.
I was just talking about in general, just with senior year as a whole, like with school and all that stuff.
Oh, with school and everything? Yeah, definitely just trying to enjoy it and, you know,
Absolutely.
just keeping everything. It's crazy how fast it went.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about the team for a minute. Of course, big meet coming up. Everybody knows in cross country land that Portage is one of the most prestigious meets in the entire state. I know you have been there several times with your teammates. How do you feel going there this year? Because there's a lot of teams locally that go there, and it's a good indication of who are the contenders that will be going for the states when we get to MIS.
Yeah, definitely. I'm super excited. Individually, I'm hoping to take a shot, have a little breakthrough at Portage, and just run for my teammates and compete.
So let me ask you this. I'm pretty sure you've watched interviews with your teammates, and probably knew this question was going to come up. What do you like to eat the night before a race?
Yep. The night before, chicken Alfredo is my go-to
Okay,
almost every time. Yep.
okay. No, are you a pasta guy, or is that just the because everyone has their unique thing? Um, And you have anything else with it? Just is that it, or it's just some sides
Usually,
and stuff?
yeah, just pasta, chicken Alfredo. Yeah, that's
Salad, breadsticks, you know.
no, no.
It's good though.
Yeah, just
So, okay. Um, so like right before race, like how do you get like mentally ready to go? Because everyone is so different.
yeah. Me personally, I like to play the race through in my head. Um, just kind of like, especially like when we're warming up, going through the course, just like imagining what I'll be feeling or thinking in like these spots on the course, so I can kind of prepare for when I'm actually out there.
Yeah. So I know that we're, in a couple weeks it'll be October, and that's when all the fun begins, when, going to Bennett Park, and then, for the conference meet, and then of course regionals, and then of course you go to the state meet at MIS. What are these next few weeks going to be like for this team?
Um, Hopefully we'll be growing a lot, and we're gonna definitely be working, doing our. We've got some fun workouts that are just reoccurring classics.
Hmm.
So excited to get those in, and then compete in these big races coming up.
Okay. All right. All right. Since this is your first time on here, I feel like we need to get to know you a little bit. Um, so what is your favorite movie? I'll ask that first.
Um, yeah, I mean, my favorite movie, I have to go with Cars. Yeah,
Yeah, funny enough, racing cars,
yeah, right. Yeah,
but different kind of. Okay, okay. We'll revisit that later. Um, yeah, funny enough that you race that the state meet is at a 2 mile racetrack that NASCAR races on. So,
right. Yeah.
um, yeah. So are you into like action? Are you into going off cars? Are you into like, because I know that Tyler Langley's all into, was into all the working the cars stuff. But are you kind of into that too or
A little bit.
okay.
Maybe not as much as him, but yeah, I dabble a little bit.
All right. Um what most memorable moment you've had in your career so far?
Um, Probably Gabriel Richard last year, where I ran my PR. It was just kind of like, okay, I'm here. Like, this is, I can run with these front guys. I gotta, especially like with my teammates. Like, I was pretty close to Blake, and he's just an amazing athlete. So it's kind of it was a big confidence booster for me.
Yeah. And then let's see. And then finally, what's an interesting fact people don't know about you?
Um, I guess I'm very meticulous with how clean my vehicle is. I like
Okay.
to keep it
Okay.
pristine.
Okay. All right. All right. Mitchell, thank you so much for the time as always, and best of luck the rest of the year.
Yeah, thank you.